Hello everyone, I'm Zoe. I'm here to demonstrate how to access MyCanyons account for the first time because the system is kind of funky sometimes and it's quite tricky for the first time users. So I strongly suggest you guys to watch through this video before you try it out yourself. And the Firefox browser works best for our system. So I also suggest you to download one, but if you don't have or you don't want to download one, it's all right. You can use Safari or Chrome. Okay, I will type in the search bar for our school website. Okay, so click here, MyCanyons at the top left, I guess. And you will click login. Then for the username and password, you will receive acceptance email from our admission center, I guess, with your password and username. Just type in that. And remember, this password you just entered is just a temporary password. It will be expired after a single use. So you need to change that after it. So don't save. Yeah, it said password expired. Don't panic because you are going to change it, right? Okay, so this is your new password. Be sure to meet all the requirements and also write it down. Yep, it says successfully set. Continue logging in. Or email address. It should be your personal email address, just in case your school email doesn't work. So gmail.com. Okay. And then you will receive an OTP code. OTP code is one-time password received by your email. Like some of you guys may, they may have sent you to like your phone number, but I suggest you to use your email because you are most likely to be at your home country when you are doing this. So here is my one-time use passcode. It's here, login. So if you haven't received it, you might wanna click on this and you can go to your MyCanyons ID website and there will be people helping you. But hopefully it works out great. So login. It will ask you to type in your phone number, but if you don't have, just skip it. You can, click on student. And then, so the first thing I want to do after you have entered this page, I want you to finish online orientation. So it's kind of requirement for the new student. So it said that it works best with Firefox. So if you're using other browser, it's all right. But yeah, it's just a suggestion. Click on continue. And type in your name and student ID, and things like that. Birth dates, be sure to follow the format. It's month, date, year with slashes between these three items. So like if I was born like in 2000 January 1st, I will type in 01/01/2000. Okay. So email address, remember, this is very, very important. You have to put in your school email address. Don't put in your personal email address because otherwise we will not recognize you because the system recognizes you through your school email address. So they will see, oh, you have finished your online orientation. We have a lot of students have this issue before. So I want you to pay attention to this. So this orientation takes about 30 minutes to complete. Be sure to read it and watch it because it has some very important information to you for your future journey in COC. But for the demonstration reason, I will just hit next. So when you're at the last step, make sure to hit next. Otherwise, you will not receive credit from this orientation. So hit next. Well, you might have this issue, so do not panic. I think it's a system problem. I have encountered this a lot of times with other new students, so do not panic. Let's just try to do it again. If it doesn't work, maybe try tomorrow or later today. As long as you have done what I have told you, like hit the next button, so you have done your part. So the other part is probably because of the school system. So it's already logging. So you have finished your online orientation. There are some other items I want to go over with you because this page is really important, and that this is where you have to consult like several times at least for each semester. And I want you to change your contact information once you have moved to the US, especially your home address, your mailing address, because that's the mailbox you are gonna receive your student ID or other important letters, and also your phone number. All right. Okay. So let's go back. Here is another thing, student email. So you can have access to our MyCanyons student email through here. You just click on it. And it said it's already signing. So I can say stay signing. Yes. So it will direct me directly to the Outlook, my College of Canyons student email. So this is something you have to install in your laptop or your phone. You have to check it on daily basis because the professors will send out announcements through this email. Like the registration part is what we are gonna use at least one time per semester. Here's how to register at classes. So it's pretty easy to navigate. And also, like job classes, this is one you have to like take a note. In my class schedule, you can check your previous term's class schedule. My registration time is very important because, international students are not allowed to register class very early. So typically they have to wait until all the other local students have registered. So you want to make sure that you register as early as possible in order to get a spot in the class. So like for me, I will write it down and write it down in my calendar, set a reminder in the phone. At the exact time, I'm able to register. Okay. So grades is also important, but since I'm using a new student account, so there is no grades here to display. Okay. And you can also request your transcript, unofficial or official transcript. This is important. The other thing, make a payment. You want to do it at the time after you finish your registration. Otherwise, you will be dropped out. So here's how you make a payment. Use your credit card online. It's pretty easy. Okay, and here, my academic plan is also something I want you to pay attention, because you all work with your counselor every semester. But I also want you to know how to have access to this, so you can check it back like several times during your study at COC or when you are needed. Yeah. So just explore yourself. It's a great resource. So this is how to access your MyCanyons account. If you have any questions, you can call us or email us. See you next time. Bye.